Hello everyone. During this lesson, we will learn about a manager called with as, which is used for file operations in the Python language. To understand the benefits of using the with as manager, let's first work with files without its usage. So, we create a variable named file and open a new file. We will open it for reading and assume its name is text.txt. We set the mode as R. I want to remind you that this mode does not allow us to create a file if it does not exist. It simply reads data from an existing file. Let's try to invoke this error since we don't have this file. Then, we will simply access the read method. Also, don't forget that we always need to close the file. If I run this program at the moment, we will get an error. This error is because we tried to open a file that doesn't exist. Therefore, to handle this error, we will certainly use the try except block. For this, we write the keyword try, and in this block, we place our code. Also, we need to write except here, where we track such an error called file not found error. Let's print a message to the user that the file was not found. If I run this, it seems like everything handled correctly, but there is a small problem here. The error was caused on the first line where we opened the file, and consequently, the lines below were not executed. Thus, at this point, our program started, then there was an attempt to open the file, and in the end, we need to close this attempt to open the file. And this line of code did not execute. To ensure that this line of code is executed, let's copy this line and paste it into the finally block. And here, when we run it, we will encounter a problem. The thing is, this variable file is simply not visible in the finally block. We created it in the try block, and it is only visible in that block. It is not visible in the except block and also in the finally block. For this reason, we are trying to access a non-existent variable and call the close function there. Since such a variable does not exist, the function cannot exist either. That's why we get an error. So now, let's use the with as manager. Let's remove the code from the try block and also remove the finally block. Here we'll write the with as manager. It is written as follows. We use the with keyword, then specify that we are opening a file. We will also open a file that does not exist in our project and specify that it is in read mode. Then, we add this keyword to create an alias for our open file. Let it be named the same. On the second line, we simply access the file and the read function. What does this construction give us? The thing is, when we use it, at the moment of opening, we indicate that this file will be closed shortly. Therefore, there is no need to write any additional finally block here. If we run this, everything is handled correctly. If the file is not found, we get an error, as we just did. But now, let's create a text file, give it an appropriate name, and write the string hello there. Now, when we run the program, the information from this file will be displayed on the screen. In the end, we get that this manager is the ideal solution for working with files because without it, tracking errors related to files would be quite difficult. But with this manager, it's easy because it opens and closes the file automatically. Well, that concludes our lesson. In this lesson, we learn how to work with files correctly using the Python language. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next lessons. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, goodbye.